Hello and welcome to the channel Gaming Like a Noob. I'm the Noob and I call myself Sansomi. And it's Tuesday today, so it's a welling save today. And let me just start out by saying that if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do so. It would help me out a lot. Now that that's out of the way, let's get into this episode. And let's jump into the first game to see who we can use if the team is fresh enough, if we can bring back perhaps players. Freddie Stewart is suspended. Chris Proser can come back. Eddie Petrie is back, so let's bring in Eddie Petrie there. Let's put Kuro there and Chris Proser there. Now looking at it, this is actually how we should play. Okuro seems to be better than Chris Proser, so let's put Proser on the bench then. And I do like Harry Brithwithel playing now, so I think I'm going to keep him at the moment. But what we do want to get in is, of course, Charlie Wiggett for Saka. And we want Saka to come in instead of Marcus Muir. And then, of course, Neil Moore instead of Lambert, or Lamb, not Lambert. Like that, yes. Of course, we want Turney to be back at left midfield. What else do we have? We have folks at said Gray, Turney. I think that's the midfield. I think that's the defense that should be playing. And of course we fixed the striker situation. Let's play with this team and let's get going. By the way, Krista With, as I got a negative response in the latest work permit question that I did, and so I felt I don't want to ruin his career, so I tried to I did put him on the transfers list. He wasn't very happy about that. He wanted to stay and fight for a position in Welling, he said, but we've managed to get him sold, so he's going to go to Empoli, I think it is. Yes, Empoli for 18,000, and the transfer is going to happen in the transfer windows then. Empoli, are they not in Serie A anymore? Yeah, they are. 16th in the Serie A. So a Serie A team is buying Crystal Witt. I guess there might be a pretty much potential in him, but as I said, I don't want to ruin his career by keeping him here. We did sign him, if I'm not mistaken, as a free transfer. So yeah, I was just hoping that he had a lot of potential. It seems like he had, but he never got a work permit, so now finally he will get to play somewhere where he can play, instead of being in Welling, where we would appreciate it if he could have played, but yeah, we had to sell him to give him the opportunity to develop his career. Now, Walsall away. Can we beat them? First game this episode, and it's going to be interesting. I don't know where they were. They were 7th in the league table here, which means that they can, if they beat us, they have the potential to go to surpass us. We have 40 points, they have 37. Well, maybe they can't. Well, they can, because they will have a better goal difference as well if they beat us. But let's hope they don't. Let's hope we can win this game as well. We've actually had 3 shots, 1 of them on targets, while they still haven't had anything. It's been 25 minutes. Now we have had 5 shots and 2 on target and still no highlighted. Here it's a highlight, and it's them that are scoring as well. They're not only getting their first chance to shoot at us, they are scoring as well. That was not very pleasing to see. Dang it. I was hoping for something better. I mean, we have in the numbers there, we've been dominating the game so far, but all of a sudden they are the better team. They are the ones scoring. Dang it. Let's hope we can come back from this pretty quick. Petri, no, Gray steals it back. Petri, folks, and there is, oh, Eddie! 1-1. Eddie Petri, and he score. Great move by Folks on the right side here, getting the ball in, and there is Eddie. Okura with a small touch on the ball as well before it ends up with Eddie scoring. At least we've equalized, and we have been the better team. Let's hope we can turn this around and get another 3-pointer, because of course we always want 3-pointers. That's always our goal. So let's pump our fist and go out and continue there. And I am thinking about doing some changes, but at the same time, they're not very tired. Petri is tired, Folks and Curry. And now Harry Brithwithel. But I have no players to bring in for Harry Brithwithel, but we do have Oscar Terenzi that could come on for Nicky Curry. I think I'm going to bring him in, actually. Let's see. We could change Daniel Adset out for Paris if we want to. Folks getting a bit knock here, I guess. And Eddie Petri is, of course, quite tired as well. I think if we want to do that, we need to go into the tactical thing here, because if we're going to take him out, Roser is not going to be playing down there. He's going to be playing up there like that. So let's see what happens. And yeah, at least a point. Let's hope we can keep that. I would have loved if we could get another goal here, so that we could get all 3 points, but that does not look likely. 3 minutes to go, and it's running away quickly here, and their game is over. 1-1 away. I guess we're going to have to be satisfied with that, even though well, it ended up quite even, especially on target. 4-3 to them on target. So, yeah. So, I guess I'll just see you in the next game. And so we're here. Game day against Chesterfield today. Chesterfield, who has the old player Jude Obadje. Remember him when he played for us? He played in our championship season where we won the National League, and our first season in League 2 where we ended up 14th in the League 2. We're going to be facing off against him. I don't know if he's going to get playtime, of course, but yep, we should be facing him. Let's see, do we have some other central midfielders out here? No. I guess we're going to have to find, I think I'm going to put Taylor Morton in there. And I'm going to give Alex Robertson the opportunity. Freddie Stewart suspended. Macaulay Gray injured for about 4 weeks. That's sad. When he finally fights his way into the team, he gets injured. That's not very fun, but yeah, That's just the way it is. We're going to have to accept that, of course. Neil Moore and Charlie Wiggett looked like they were going to have to that I should rest them, but I did give them a rest from training for 2 days, the 2 days that we had in between games here. So, and that seems to have fixed that for them. So that's good. And I think we're going to continue with the same team otherwise, and hopefully we can get a win here against Chesterfield. Let's just see. Interesting to see if Alex Robertson can become good. Look at that. Judo Badge is going to play against them, and he's actually the captain as well. That's going to be interesting. Let's hope he doesn't have a good game today. Wish him all the best. Besides, when he face off against us, then I want him to have a crappy game, of course. Yeah, he played on our left side. I remember I did a little ad for my channel where I screamed his name because I wonder if he scored or if he passed the ball. I don't remember. But yeah, Jude Badger. Interesting to see and face off against old players that you had in your team. And it's nice to see. He was lent. We did lend him down to us, and we managed to loan him for 2 seasons. And but here comes Chesterfield. Oh, thank you. That did not end well for them. That's good. So we did lend him for 2 seasons. And I guess since we ended up in position 14, I didn't see the use of keeping him. I wanted to rejuvenate and to get better players in, and perhaps feel that I wanted to be having a more of an own team than having a lent players. Now I'm back to having a lot of lent oh, thank you, he was offside. I'm back to having loads of lent players, and yeah, in a way I'm so totally dependent on those lent players because they are the stars of the team, besides Toby Egan, I would say. So yeah, I have nothing, to be honest, in the attack if I don't have lent players. Victor Akinwale has shown that he's not good enough yet to be fighting in this type of situations. He might get there. He's still quite young, if I'm not mistaken. Toby Egan hoisting it up. Yeah, Rukuru, but he couldn't get the ball. That's a shame. Haven't seen anything of Robertson. Here he is to Folks. Folks tries to reach Okuro. He does find him, but he does not reach the goal. Turney gets a corner out of that. So a corner for Welling. Come on, Welling. Robertson with the corner kick, and oh, he gets the ball back again and gets it way back to Neil Moore. And the opportunity is over. Folks is really tired. Let's do a pause here because I need to consider. I mean, none of our players are really playing that good, and we could take out plenty of players. Let's see, Folks. He's so tired. I think we want to bring in Morton there. Turney is very tired. And I think the only opportunity we have, only player we can really put in there is a Fuka. We could put Terenzi. Let's give him some midfield play today then. And Petrie is very tired as well, so I guess Chris Proser is going to come on in, and then we need to go in here as well because we want to do like that, of course. And let's get the game running again. 3 changes. might have lost. Oh, Egan grabbing that ball very well. It could cost us the game. It's good. Some good players we've been taking out of the game, but at the same time, fitness. Oh, look at that! But it's offside. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But as I said, it could cost us the game, but fitness is also something important, of course, and having 11 players that has a good fitness and can run with the ball here could be the decisive thing that maybe gives us the upper hand instead of losing this. We can win it. So, Brithwhistle, Okuru, Morton moving with it. Trying to reach Proser. Alex reaching him, but bad pass back by Proser. But Adset gets it to Proser again. No, but he was offside. He was offside. I see it. I did see it. Come on, Welling. Come on, Welling. Come on, Welling. Let's see here, Morton. Brithwhistle. He can't get it in. He can't. Oh, he doesn't run for that one. Neil Moore running it away there. Alsop. Here comes Chesterfield again. Moore is there. That's good. He only gets it away. Moore again heads it down to Robertson. Gets it to Okuru. Gets it to Terenzi. Could not go past, but he wins the ball back. Terenzi to Okuru. Okuru. Proser. Oh. Come on, Welling. Come on, Welling. Come on, Welling. Come on, Welling. 20 minutes to go. Here's Obadje. That's Jude Obadje. Chesterfield pressing here, trying to find the goal. Moore getting it away. Proser heading it up. And they'll have to start all over, all the way down to the goalkeeper. Hosting it to the far up. Brithwhistle is there. Here's Obadje. Obadje. Oh, Linton. And there it is. And of course, it's an assist from Jude Obadje. That's not fun. Brithwhistle couldn't handle him. He gets the ball in. Linton's way too... not good at all. Not good at all. Let's go more direct here. Let's go higher tempo. Let's do like this because we need to do something to try and get back into the game, of course. We don't want to lose. But of course it's going to be hard. And ooh, good chance for them. And it's not over yet. And here's Alsop. Oh, good save by Egan there. So quick down there to the ground and saving that ball. That was a tremendous save by Egan, I must say. But will we get another chance to equalize this game, or is it over? Here we have a corner though. Alex Robertson gets it in. Okuru. Oh, he should have got that on goal at least. It's a good opportunity to equalize, and it would have been great equalizer there, but he needs to get that on goal at least. And it's going to end up with a loss here. That's not good. Jude being behind the goal as well is of course not very nice for us. And yeah, only Neil Moore gets an okay today, which is a bit of a shame, of course. And so that was the second game of this episode. Let's get to the third one. So I'll just say I'll see you there. And so it's game day again. The game against Lincoln got postponed because of a waterlogged pitch, our pitch then. So, but now we have a game against Peterborough, which is going to be the third game of this episode. So that's going to be interesting. And let's see what kind of players we can use in this game. We can see that Wiggett is out injured. Need to do a change there then. So Saka coming on, and I guess we're gonna have to put in somebody, well, Mackenzie Lamb on the bench. Neil Moore, they said that he needed a long rest, but he's back, no problem now. Harry Brithwithel, I think he's done his little thing now. We bring back Steve Dunn. Hopefully that will be better. What else do we have? We have Freddie Stewart back. So let's bring him on. Let's put him on the bench there first and then bring him on for that one. And I believe I'm actually going to do this as well. So, yeah. And otherwise, the team looks pretty good in fitness. That postponed game might have been a savior for us because they were all very tired before that game. And yeah, let's just jump into this, I guess, and see what we can do against Peterborough. And yeah, Portsmouth did win over Tottenham under 23. So that's the team we're going to face off in the next round of the Papa John's Trophy. It will be Portsmouth. Here's the teams that's going to be playing today. No name that we recognize in the... Sorry about that. In the Peterborough team. So no old mates that we're going to be going up against. Let's see if we can get some points here today, or if we're going to be starting to show our true colors and fall down the league table. Because as I said, we have been playing better than we were expecting to, better than anybody gave us credit that we're going to become, and has more. And oh, a good free kick by Neil Moore, I must say. But as I said, we've played over our potential, so I am happy that we have managed to take a position in the league that we have now, and because most likely this will save us from going out. But at the same time, I'm feeling that our honeymoon in the League One is over. We are going to slowly go further and further down the table. Of course, we don't have the quality of players that is needed to belong where we are at the moment, but yeah, we can always hope, and I'm going to keep on trying to fight to stay up there, of course. We're going to do our best. A playoff situation would be lovely. I don't think... Well, I shouldn't say I don't think I like to get promoted, but I think it would be very, very hard for us in the championship, and the chance for me getting fired would most likely be immensely improved, because it would be very hard to get any win in the championship with this team. We need to improve quite a bit before we reach the championship, so that we can fight against them as well. We don't just want to go up there and be a bottom team in the championship. And Kaya Saka, 1-0 for Welling United. Brilliant, lads. Come on. And of course that is major, because we don't have the financial situation to be able to bring in a lot of good players to try and stay in that division. We need to take it slow just because of that, because we need to find players that we can develop, players that might be on their way but hasn't really blossomed yet, and maybe we can get them to blossom and stuff like that. So yeah, it's not going to be easy in the championship if we would get there, so I don't think we should. But here's, ooh, I mean, we're not going to have the players that we have this season. I mean, we're going to lose all the players that we have length, and that's our entire striking force. I mean, all our goal scorers will be disappearing for the next season. So yeah, it is of course going to be hard. Oh, look at that! Solomon Okoro, 2-0. Ole, 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 ole. We're doing good in this game though, against Peterborough. Folks making that good one, and he back heels it into the goal there by Okoro. Beautiful goal. 2-0, and looks like another win here. That's great. Access going off. We're going to get Robertson some time there. And what? Neil Moore is really, really tired, so let's take him off. Okay, he's very tired as well. We're going to bring out, or take out Curry as well. Now we have had all our 3 changes. Let's hope that they do get some average rating so that they can get something out of this game as well in the training. Petrie to Robertson. Good ball to Okoro. And ooh, good save by that keeper though. That was another good ball by Alex. And here's Robertson with a corner. Alex, that is. And Petrie was there, but their goalkeeper grab a hold of that one. Roberts again. Gets it in. Oh. Here they come though. Peterborough trying to get one back here. Cannon. Let's not hope that he shoots like a cannon. Going over to Saka. Saka trying to get rid of it, but it reaches Jones. Here's Shaw. And there's Stewart in between there. Good one. Petrie to Okoro. No, Okoro couldn't get it. Thomas was in between there. Here comes Peterborough. Good one, Stewart. Folks done. Folks. And here's Petrie. Robertson. Another good pass by Robertson. Oh, that was another brilliant one from him. He really has that vision to play those nice balls. And, yeah. I think it's someone that we need to put more emphasis in, and hopefully he can develop. So, yeah, I think we're going to have to take a little deeper look at Alex Robertson. See to it that he either gets playtime for the first team or that he at least play every under-23 game or something so that he can develop. Done. Stewart, Folks, Robertson, Petrie, Okoro, Folks, and gets it to Petrie! Eddie Petrie, it's 3-0. That's another 3 points for Welling. And we are another 3 points away from being relegated this season. I know it sounds stupid being in the playoff situation halfway into the season, talking about getting relegated. But we are playing way, way over anything that was suspected of us or expected of us this season. And it's glorious. And yes, it's a lot to do with our land players, but yeah, we couldn't do it with only the land players, of course. They can't be the only thing that does it, but I think there is such a big leap between the what should I say? There's such a big leap between League One and the Championship, and that I don't believe that we should get promoted. Now I'm getting away here, and I'll just see you in the next game. And so we're here, last game of this episode, away against Rotherham. And where are Rotherham? They are 15th. So let's see what we can do against them. Let's see what kind of players we have available for us in fitness wise and stuff like that. Look at this. Neil Moore should definitely not be playing today. So let's bring in Lamb there. How's it with Wiggett? He's back. So let's bring him first of all. Well, let's give him to the bench first of all, and then so Saka will be on the bench, Wiggett in the team, like that. Eddie Petrie could really do with some rest, but yeah, I think the rest of the team looks okay and ready to go. We've forgotten to find out. I think I'm going to do that off camera. So let's do it like this. Squad. Is he available for under 23? No, he's not. Which is kind of stupid because he needs the games. But let's not do it before this game. Let's give him. I'm going to be taking care of that in between games here. So let's play this last game of this episode, which is going to be away against Rotherham, and we are yeah, it's going to be tough, especially now without Neil Moore, who's probably one of our best players, if not the best one we have. So but I'm not going to give up, of course. We still want to fight for 3 points here today and see what happens. An interesting thing is that Oscar Thorne, I don't know if you remember him playing for us. We sold him for 400,000 to Burnley. His contract is running out after this season. So if we have a little bit of luck, we might be getting him back. And I'm thinking he might be a better striker than most. Oh, let's see here. Oh. He might not be a better striker than the one that we have lent here, but he's most likely is better than any of the strikers that we have in the team. So, yeah, I'm hoping to get him back. Oscar Thorne was a very nice, interesting player to have in the team, and it was a bit of a shame when we had to sell him. The board gave us no alternative. But we did get our first... we did get a £400,000 for him, so that was a lot of money. It helped us become in financial situation that we are now. Though I don't know how to say this, we are losing about £200,000 every month, and we have £4 million. So we will manage for a season or two more with losing that kind of money a month, but we don't want to, of course. We need to get sponsoring money. We need to get people on the benches here. We need to find a way to get money into the club because we are bleeding money out of the club. And yeah, so it's hard because of course we want to, it's hard to find that balance where we get enough money to play, but we need good enough players which cost in salaries and stuff. Oh, he's offside. The players cost too much in salaries and stuff. The club hasn't really grown in the same way that we have had our sporting success, which is something that we need to do. I hope that between this and the next season that we will get some more sponsoring money. But I've said that before. When every season has ended, that has been my highest hope, that we should get a whole lot more sponsoring money and stuff, and nothing has happened. So I don't have a lot of faith that it's going to be better after this season either. I don't know what we have to do in order to get some sponsoring money, because we we have played well. We have climbed all the way up to League One. There should be at least some local businesses that would be interested in making us, sponsoring us, but there isn't, it seems, and that is unfortunate. Oh, there they score. Rotherham take the lead. Was a nice goal, I must say. Looked good, pleasing for the eyes, as they say. So, but yeah, Toby again should have gotten that, I think. So that wasn't very nice of him. Yeah, we aren't playing. Whoa, I was just going to say we aren't playing very well, but then we equalize. Good one. I'm thinking maybe I should try to give Tony Bailey the opportunity to get some experience today. I think we're going to do that. Folks is going to have to come off since he's so extremely tired. And then, of course, Petrie is tired as well. But then we have to change those two. So let's go into tactics. And like that. And confirm. Here we go. Let's see if that's going to make it better or worse for us. We don't know. 20 minutes to go. This is the last game of this episode. Turner with the free kick. Okuro is there. We have turned it around. 2-1 for Welling United. Ole, ole, ole. Super, super, super. Very happy with that. Come on, let's continue this. Let's let's get those 3 points. It would be marvelous to get another 3-pointer here. And here comes Rotherham. Don't let them score here, please. Let's keep it down to 1. Here's Turney. Oh, we couldn't get it across there. So back to Rotherham having the possession, and here they come. And crap. Taisoje scores again. I'm pretty sure he made scored their first goal. So yeah, it's not fun. But I've only got myself to blame if it's because I've made changes. I don't think Tony Bailey is to blame for that one. It's kind of a good placed ball by Taisoje, and yes, he scored both goals for them. So can we keep this point, or do we have an opportunity to maybe score another one? I don't know. Or will they score another one? Just a minute left here and it's over. It's a 2-2 draw in the last game of this episode. Let's press ourselves. I'm gonna just doing like the assistant tells me to do with no gesture, and then let's move on. And then let's you're not gonna have to see the news, but you're gonna have to see here this month. Do we have any? I don't think there is a way for us to go back to this month, last month, this season. Looking at the expenditures, 480,000 last month, while we had an income of 280. So 200,000 in lost last month. It's not good, of course. And we need to find a way, and one of the ways would of course be to get because 43,500 pounds is not going to save us at the end of the season. So yeah, and we see that the wages, we have 47,000 pounds per week in wages, and we have, I should say, really low wages compared to other teams, because we haven't really got those brilliant players. I mean, look at this, 2.6 thousand on this, and look at this, 450 in one of the best players we have in this goalkeeper. So the expensive one is pretty much the Lent players that cost a lot. So we do have a lot. We do have kind of low wages to our players, and still it's so extremely expensive for us. We need to find a way to, first of all, get rid of every dead leg there is. Sounds sad, but that's the way it is. And then we need to find a way to get more money in. And yeah, so here we can see also that we are going to, you can see that there is a north and a south here. And I don't think, maybe that's the north one that is shown here, which is weird because we're in the southern one. We're going to face off against Portsmouth. So yeah, we do have quite a long way to go this season. We have plenty of games left to play, as you can see down here. So it's a long season to come still. And next game is against Oxford, and then we have Portsmouth in that Papa John's trophy. And so that's also going to be interesting in the next episode, to see if we can do anything about that. We've had some mixed reaction this episode. 1-1 against Walsall, 0-1 against Chesterfield, 3-0 against Peterborough, and 2-2 against Rotherham. So yeah, some mixed emotions in this. And of course it's only the Chesterfield game that is really sad. The draws, we can accept that, of course, but of course we always want the 3 pointers. So, but we have a struggle on our hand, and it's going to be tough to try and find out how are we going to get this financial situation to come together. Because even if we have 4 million, when £2,000 are eaten every single month, we're not going to have 4 million for very long. So we need to do something about it. And yeah, we need to start gaining money. We can't depend on signing under 23 players for free and selling them. We need to start making money in some other situation. I mean, the income here, let's say for the interest, that's got to be some interest, since we are a plus side. Yeah, 3,000 in a month, that's no money at all. And that's just the salary for Egan, Toby Egan, who's not getting a lot of money. So yeah, it is this one we need to, and let's see what we have. We have a transfer debt of 1 million. That's actually interesting. I don't know if it's clauses and stuff like that can bring us. We do have a couple of bank loans as well. That's not good, which costs us money every month, of course, as well. Looking here, we do have a scouting budget. I don't know how to really get rid of that, because if that is a monthly fee, 62,000 a month could be something good to get rid of course. So yeah, we're going to go into transfer here into clauses and see. We do have this one, Matt Mickelson. We can sell that clause, but that's not a lot of money. But yeah, we can get 16,000 after another 47 appearance, which is going to take forever. And we can get 10,000 now. So let's take those 10,000. And then we have goals money for another 30 league games. or take 11.5 now. We take 11.5 now. Not a lot of money, but every pound counts. And now there is no clause that we can do anything about. But yeah, looking at this, Chelsea will be due 0, but it's nothing. We're at 15% of our next sale. So, and we have that in a lot of players. United are to get 15% of any Paul Bonder sell. If Paul Bonders get sold, they are getting 15%. So yeah, we get. Yeah. Oh well. Oh, we still have something for Finasas. I mean, that was ages ago since we sold him, wasn't it? When did we then? When did he leave? 3 seasons ago, for 62,000. He's been playing down in the National League North. I remember when we played with him. That's 3 seasons ago. Yes, first season in that one. He was actually in the, and he played a lot of games in that 33 games that season that we became champion of National League. That's interesting. Really interesting. Oh well, I'm not going to bore you anymore. Do like, subscribe, and all of that nice stuff. Stay safe out there in this dangerous world and have tons of fun. And I'll just end with bye 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 bye.